doing. Just let me know if you want to let me know that how all of you are doing. I'm doing good. This is the best I can do currently. I just got over with the test yesterday. I studied for it, and this is a 4 question test, and they already give you like questions that are gonna come in that test. It's like a formative assessment. It's not really that important, but all that does is that it helps you pick up some really important topics from that whole week's lectures, and then you study them and give the test. I already knew all of the questions, but still I couldn't attend all of the questions because I didn't know the first one. I did the second, third, and fourth question, and the marking system in med schools are just awful. Like, even if you have written the whole answer, they wouldn't give you ever 5 out of 5, or not even 4. It's always 3.5. So just it's just a headache. Even if you study really hard, you're not gonna full marks in that. So yeah, that hurt me a little bit, but yeah, that's that. Also, I made this gorgeous fruity punch with pomegranates, Sprite, and orange juice, and it tastes delicious. And sometimes I really like to have pretty drinks. I think you must remember pretty drinks from my previous videos where I used to make these colorful, vibrant, and punchy fruity drinks in my videos to enjoy them for basics. Self-care ritual it was, and I've stopped doing that because clearly I'm in med school. I don't get time to breathe. So yeah, so that's why I am gonna do a little bit of self-care today and tomorrow because it's Saturday and Sunday. It's weekend, so I'm gonna have some time in my hands. Although I do have to study for things, but yeah, we can manage something, right? It's better than nothing. So I made myself this fruit punch. I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. I never thought I would watch medical shows with this much interest, but now that I'm in that field, I think yeah, it's fun to watch. And when the show is accurate, I think it is accurate until this point, and I am like enjoying it. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing right now.
I don't think I can move on. These photos remind me of us when we saw fireworks at Disney at midnight. You kissed me, and I think that I'm still in love. It was getting hard for me to stay, wishing that it ended differently. Now that we're done, I still think about you. Staring at my phone like every night, wishing you would text me one more time. Like how's your
5, 6, 7, 8.
When we were in 7th grade, you knew every crush of mine. We'd always
Oh my god, it's dripping. पास आओ थोड़ा. क्या हुआ? Don't touch me. क्या हुआ? दोनों जगह दिखा दो. कितना क्यों? Don't laugh. मैं इतनी बड़ी स्किन केयर एंथुसियास्ट हूँ, लेकिन मैंने बोला मैं कपड़े के टुकड़े का 50 रुपये नहीं दूंगी.
एक्चुअली नॉट कपड़ा, टिश्यू पेपर.
ये टिश्यू पेपर नहीं है.
मेरी बात से अग्री किया मैंने.
checked upon all of you in this particular video. Yeah, this is a self-care video, and for me the biggest self-care stuff that I do is reading. Reading takes me away from my hectic schedule, my head space that is way too dangerous for me to live alone in, because sometimes I think and think and think and I just go with the flow. It's dangerous in the sense that I enjoy it so much that I'm addicted to it, to be in my own headspace. I'm not in the real world anymore, so it kicks me out of my headspace, takes me in another world. But I do have control on myself, that I can step out of that world and continue my daily things that I gotta do. Anyhow, while I'm talking to you, this video is getting uploaded, a very recent video of mine. By the time you watch this video, you would have already watched that video, which is romanticizing my college life. Yeah, I did film myself studying and all. I hate filming myself when I'm studying, because it is like a lot of angle changing, position changing of the camera and all. So it's just hectic for me in that way. Regardless, I wanted to talk to you about reading. I don't have any reading updates. The last reading update that I gave you, that was the last reading update. Currently, I'm reading Anne of Avonlea. That was the last book that I told you about, and also I'm reading People from My Neighborhood. That book is quite a weird in an interesting way. I am a sucker for weird, interesting books, but I don't know if I like it that much. It is weird and interesting, but it doesn't keep me bound to it. Okay, I don't feel bound to it. I do feel bound to it because I have to complete the book, because I started it, not because I really want to read. I'll talk to you about 3 books that I'm really interested to read in future. I couldn't get their hard copies because they were really pricey on the internet, so I got them on my phone, and I'm gonna read it on my phone. The first book is Earthlings by Sayaka Murata. I have already read one of her books by Sayaka Murata. I don't remember what book was that, but I have read her. I think it was Convenience Store Woman. I don't remember particularly, but yeah, Sayaka Murata. I'm gonna read Earthlings by her. This book is about a coming of age story about a girl and her cousin Natsuki and Yu. Both of them feel really alienated by their family. They don't connect to them. They don't feel together. They don't feel bonded, so they start to believe that they are alien themselves, and maybe sometime their own real family would come down from the space and take them away, because they don't feel as an earthling. They feel they are aliens, and while they grow up they forget about this feeling, but soon when adult life hits them, they start to feel this particular thing again, that maybe we are really aliens. So that got me really interested in the book. Also, I was watching a video by Dakota Warren. She had this book included in her list, which was about weird books for weird girlies. So that hooked me up. The next book is Perfume by Patrick Susskind. This is also a book from her list, Weird Books for Weird Girlies, and this is perfume maker gets obsessed with the essence or the smell of virgin girls, and he tries to capture their smell or essence in his perfumes. And I am really curious to know how he does that. What is it like? How? That's really weird. Blurb to talk about, so I was interested in that book. I think it's a classic, I'm not really sure. And the third book is The Wind in the Willows. It is a really popular children's book, and I haven't ever read it. I have heard really great things about it, and it says that no matter what your age is, you should read books like Wind in the Willows, books like Little Prince. I've read Little Prince, and I think I'll read it once more sometime, because I couldn't get the essence of it then. But I'll read it in few years. Maybe I'll understand something more from that book. Same goes for The Wind in the Willows. I'm gonna read it. It is a story about little cute animals living in the village and their relationship bonds, how they survive and all of that. So yeah, I'm really excited to read those books. Bye bye.
you.